two hot topics of the week from the group page have to be the tip jar and live scope just nationwide. I mean, it's all of a sudden like the argument has flared back up after that last Elite Series event. The live scope talk is rampant. Which one we want to talk about first?
We can go with the live scope since it's last off the tongue here. I don't know how you argue it. How do you say enough is enough technology?
Yeah.
And why would you?
Right.
What are your thoughts?
My thing is it's the hypocrisy of the whole thing that's kind of maddening to me, because there are limits on a lot of technology or tools. They call live scope a tool. Like you can't use a small boat with a 90 horse if you're that kind of guy. You can't use a net in some pro tournaments anyway. Can't jump berms. You can't do certain things that your tools, your boat, whatever could do, but yet this is allowed. The biggest deal is A-rigs banned. And if you read that little article that I shared on the group page last week, just kind of poking the bear a little bit on it, the actual quote from the organization of why they banned it, that's, if anything is hypocritical, is that article compared to what LiveScope does. It doesn't make any sense. And then here the A-rig still sits banned. So I don't think it's the actual piece of tech. It's that's allowed and all this other stuff isn't, maybe, is what's so upsetting to people.
I can see that. I mean, I don't think you should ban specific lures and stuff either. I think that's kind of ludicrous. Like, as long as it's not live bait or dynamite, go fishing with it and see what happens.
Yeah. People in the comments talking about the viewership. Obviously on the kayak side, that is not a big deal. But for the elites and MLF, that can be a reckoning that they may come to. I don't know what the number, if it's impacted viewership at all. I have no idea if it has.
Well, I mean, think about the sponsor dollars too. Those electronics companies that are affiliated with said organizations, are they going to pull back on, supporting that if they ban something like LiveScope?
Yeah, I listened to BTL, Bass Talk Live last week. Mark Jeffries, the founder of that, is no longer on there, but he came on to talk about this with Matt Pangrac. And his opinion was the first org to step up and ban it and replace those sponsor dollars with something else and say, hey, we're taking a stand, we'll actually get the leg up. I don't know if I agree with that or not, but that was an interesting take.
I mean, I think you'll definitely pull that first wave of crowd support by doing that for sure.
Yeah. So for kayaks, people in the comments talking about kayaks, I don't think it makes a hill of beans difference. Nothing that's banned on the elites, I don't think, is banned in kayaks other than jumping berms, which you really can't. You could drag over a berm. I don't think you could jump one. So, yeah, I don't think it plays.